Hello everybody, it's Ira Bowman, founder of Project Help You Grow. Today I want to talk to you about a strategy to help you win the interview with question preparation. Something a lot of people are missing out on when they go to interviews is they are not adequately preparing for interview questions, and they're winging it. Frankly, this is a miss for a couple reasons, because being prepared with the questions will help you not only be ready, but also help boost your confidence, and it'll show your interest in the job. So it'll help improve your chances of winning the job if you take the time to prepare for questions ahead of time. So I'm going to give you a list of suggested questions that you can ask. You don't have to ask them verbatim for sure, but something along these lines would definitely help you. Okay, so here's some suggested questions. First question that you could ask is something like, what brought you to work for this company? Now you're talking to the hiring manager or the person interviewing you, asking them that question. Why are they working for the company that you're interviewing to work for? Okay, helps to build rapport, to get to know people a little bit. Second question, or a second question that you can ask, is based on the resume and where you are at in the interview process to that point. What makes you think, interview or hiring manager, that I would be a good candidate for this job? What would I excel at in this job? You also could flip it and ask it the other way. Based on what you know about me so far and my resume, what challenges do you think I might struggle with if you were to hire me with this job? And you can go positive or negative there, depending on how you're feeling. Okay. Another thing I like to ask, what's their management style? Are they a micromanager? Are they somebody who likes to set the big picture and then let you fill in the details and how you want to do stuff? How do they manage? It's a good thing to know. Another thing that you might want to ask is just, how long have they been with the company? Now, I'm going to tell you that you can find this stuff out on LinkedIn most of the time, and you should, but it is a good question to ask. Okay, again, it goes just building rapport is the point of that. How does the company handle promotions and raises? That's important, because if you're in your negotiations for salary and you're assuming that they're going to give you a raise and that you have an opportunity to be promoted, but you ask that question, you find out that they don't, it can affect your strategy on what you ask for, what you would accept out of the gate. You don't want to find yourself working for a company and 6 months to a year it's still making what you started out with if you're not happy with that. So ask the question and then you'll know. In a similar vein, you also want to ask how they handle vacations and benefits. So, what is included in benefits? How much vacation do you get? When do you start to accrue more vacation? Ask these questions so that you're not surprised when you take the job. And again, it'll help ensure that you're happier once you're working there. And another thing I like to ask them, what 3 things could I do after being hired to help you make the job better, make your job better, right? So basically you're asking the hiring manager, if you take the job, what can you do to make their life easier and kind of ensure that they're happy with your work? And then the last question that I do like to ask is anything I could do to prepare for my first day. I actually like to ask that question to gauge their interest in me. If they give me something that's just kind of generic, then I know it's probably not very close and I'm not very likely to get that job. But if they give me something specific, like, hey, read this particular book, or hey, you should spend some time learning our products, something along those lines, then I think I've got a pretty good shot. Again, you do always want to ask about follow-up, contact information, when you should follow up, how they prefer that you would follow up. These are questions that you should always ask, right? So that once the interview is over, when do they expect to hire? How do they want you to follow up? These are questions that you want to know, okay? So anyways, prepare in advance in an interview to ask these questions, so that when you're sitting there and you are maybe a little bit nervous, you are ready. It will help you exude confidence. It will help you give a better performance, and it'll show them that you are serious about getting that job. My name is Ira Bowman. I hope this video has been a help. If you want to read the whole article, it is available on projecthelpyougrow.com. Again, the article name is Win the Interview. and you can find it, the link down in the comments below. If you have any questions or you'd like to talk more, go ahead and also leave a comment, and I will talk to you as soon as I can. Have a great day, everybody.